PowerPoint 4, Cranes, OSHA Office of Training and Education. Major causes of crane accidents: contact with power lines, overturns, falls, mechanical failures. How do accidents occur? Instability, unsecured load, load capacity exceeded, or ground not level or too soft. Lack of communication. The point of operation is a distance from the crane operator or not in full view of the operator. Lack of training. Inadequate maintenance or inspection. Who is at risk? Operators. Persons at crane site. Definitions. Crane consists of a rotating structure for lifting and lowering horizontally on rubber tires or crawler treads. Hoist, used to lift and lower load. Boom, an inclined spar, strut, or other long member supporting the hoisting tackle. Boom stop, a device used to limit the angle of the boom at its highest position. Brake, to slow or stop motion by friction or power. Block, sheaves or grooves, pulleys in the frame with hook, eye, and strap. Jib, extension attached to the boom point to provide added boom length for lifting specified loads. The following list various crane parts. Please take time to examine the various parts. Types of cranes: mobile, hydraulic, overhead, gantry, tower. Crane hazard: improper load rating, excessive speeds, no hand signals, inadequate inspection and maintenance, unguarded parts, unguarded swing radius, working too close to power lines, improper exhaust system, shattered windows, no step guardrail walkways, no boom angle indicator, not using outriggers. Planning before startup. Level the crane and ensure support surface is firm and able to support the load. Contact power line owner and determine precautions. Know the location and voltage of overhead power lines. Know the basic crane capacities, limitations, and job site restrictions, such as the location of power lines, unstable soil, or high winds. Make other personnel aware of hoisting activities. Barricade areas within swing radius. Ensure proper maintenance and inspections. Determine safe areas to store materials and place machinery. Competent person. The competent person must inspect all machinery and equipment prior to each use and during use to make sure it is in safe operating condition. If it needs fixing, take it out of service and don't use it until it is fixed. Load capacity, speed, warnings. Make sure the crane operator can see the rated load capacities, operating speeds, special hazard warning, or instruction. Know the weight of the load. Refer to shipping ticket or other documentation. Ensure lift calculations are correct. Ensure load is within load chart rating for boom length and load radius of crane. Crane is rated by the maximum weight it will lift at a minimum radius and minimum boom length. The further from its center point, the less it will lift. Load limiting factors: not level, when, side loads, on its wheels, lifting over the side, use of extensions, jibs, and other attachments, limits of wire ropes, slings, and lifting devices. Mobile cranes, lifting principles, center of gravity, leverage, stability, structural integrity. Load example: 30-ton crane will lift 60,000 pounds at 10 feet from the center pin of the crane. Based on level surface, no wind, and outriggers fully extended. At 25 feet from the center pin, with an 80-foot boom, the capacity is only 14,950 pounds. At 74 feet from the center pin, the capacity is only 4,800 pounds. Improper load. Improper loads or speeds can result in the tipping of the crane, as seen in the slide presented. Another example of improper load. Additional example of improper load. Power lines. Stay clear from power lines at least 10 feet. Hand signals. An illustration of the signals must be posted at the job site. Please review the hand signals attached to this slide. Guard moving parts. An example of unguarded chain drive. Guard moving parts such as gears or belts. Swing radius. Stay out of the swing radius of the crane. Make sure there are barrier guards showing swing radius. Operator visibility. Example of broken window. Make sure broken windows or other obstructions do not prevent the operator from seeing. Ladders. Use ladders to get to the upper portion of the cab. Guardrails. Runways and steps need to have guardrails, handholds, and slip-resistant surfaces. Suspended loads. Don't stand under suspended loads. Example shown. Boom angle indicator. A boom angle indicator must be on the crane. Supporting surface. Cranes must be on a firm supporting surface and level within 1%. Sheaves. The grooves must be smooth and free from surface defects, which could cause rope damage. Rigging equipment slings. Types of slings include alloy, steel chain, wire rope, metal mesh, natural or synthetic fiber rope, and synthetic web. Examples of chain, wire rope, metal mesh, and synthetics are posted. Annual inspections. Inspection of the hoisting machinery must be made by a competent person. The employer must maintain a record of these inspections. This is an example of a crane wasn't inspected and tipped over. What to inspect? Correct air pressure and no leaks. Tires properly inflated. Clearance for tail swing. Wire, rope wear. Physical damage to crane. Loose or missing hardware, nuts or bolts. Fluid leaks. Remove from service. Immediately remove damaged or defective slings from service. Damaged wire ropes. Damaged wire ropes must be taken out of service. Example of broken strands, crushed rope. An example of a worn part. Tire inspections. Conduct regular inspections of tires for excessive wear or damage. Training. Operators must qualify on specific crane type. Must include on-the-job training. Supervisor/competent person. In summary, an unstable load, lack of communication, lack of training, and inadequate maintenance or inspection are major contributors to crane accidents. Operators or others working in the area can be victims of struck by or caught in injuries. Contact with power lines causes many accidents. A competent person must inspect a crane regularly to ensure it is in proper order. Planning and training reduces accidents.